think you should stop trying to live your dream through your son.
Who said
Have you
that?
heard that before in your life?
No, because if they say that, they just don't understand business. I built a business for my son, and that's what a dad's supposed to do. Maybe that person don't did never had a dad. I raised my son as a brand, and I built a company for him. And my son is my business partner. I'm the promoter of the company. He's the fighter of the company. He have employees. He have a staff. He make over 7 figures a year. He have commercials, sponsorships. So people just don't understand business. I don't have to live my dream through my son. I built the dream for my son. So that person just don't got a dad. So I don't worry about that. That's what father's supposed to do.
Mm, mm. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got over 522 people on the live. Double tap the screen if you're on the mobile devices. John Anderson, thank you for the $2. Why did you lie about the passports? Did you go back on your word or something about the passports, or you?
No, because nobody lied about no passports.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
It like it is what it is. The passports, Floyd was vandalized, mine was stolen by a member of the camp, and we're not gonna say that person's name. But it is what it is. This is one thing. One thing about me that I don't know about the casual fans because they don't know me. But the people that do know me and my fans that know me, they know I ain't gonna lie. I never did that. Never gonna start doing that. So if I said that happened, that happened, and it's that simple. Um, and there's witnesses that know it happened. Why don't people talk to Guzman? Why don't they ask Guzman? Is it true that they're passing? Because Guzman helped me look for it. So
Mm.
it ain't like it's not witnesses. People just got their own opinion. They don't want to do research. They live online. And they don't. I can't say everybody don't have a life, but some people don't have a life, and this is what they do. They troll and they make up stories, and it is what it is.
How's your son doing?
Oh, he's doing amazing. He ready for this next fight. This helped him mature a lot. This built up his confidence because for people to go to that extent, it shows that it must have been. Let me get the sun out your face. It must have been some type of concern. So for him, he's more confident now than ever. He's ready to fight for the world title, and he's ready to live out his legacy, like my son always said.
Obviously, I can answer this one. The Jalen James $2. Jordan played with the flu. What's your excuse? The commission didn't allow them
Right,
to fight, so it's not like they could have. Now with the situation. So how did the come again with the when he was sick, right?
right.
You found him what in the room? He wasn't responsive. What was going on? Like, how did you get him to the hospital situation? Was he like? What do you think that it is? What sickness do you think it was? Do you think it was a
Um,
flu? What do you think it was? What was it?
I
What
don't
did it
think I
say?
don't think I don't think they administer people in the hospital for a flu for that amount of time. So, like I said, we can't talk about that topic, but it was witnesses. Juan Guzman was there. Um, there's another young fighter, Ellie. I forgot her last name. She was there. The border commission doctor was there. That's a question for him. He the one who observed Floyd. He stayed in the hospital with us overnight. So these people, and it's in the hospital. I don't know if they could give hospital records, but all this stuff is documented. It ain't like it's not facts out there. Even for the passport, even for the police reports, what happened in camp. All of this is out there. So people just don't want to do their due diligence. They want to just sit there and say, "Oh, somebody lying," but that's on them. I can't live for them. But everything is facts, is witnesses. But I don't think that I don't know. I don't know what it was because that's what I am told to say.
All right, all right. So you're clearly going through some legal issues in this situation. Then
Not if we leave the topic alone, like not talk about certain people, not do anything to tarnish the Saudi's brand, any of that stuff. Then we clear and we good and we could grow from it and on to the next step. Um, yeah.
Jermaine, thank you for the $5. Floyd Jr., keep doing your thing. Kid Austin is a great fighter. You raised the champion. Ignore the hate and keep working.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Um, where's your head wrapped around all this as far as mental state is concerned?
Once I got back, I had to be rushed to the hospital for anxiety because, once you get home and safe, then 6 weeks of trauma is hard on a parent, especially your son, during camp, got SWAT teams running up and putting guns to your son's head and all this other stuff. You see your son in cop cars and, it was a lot. And then in the hospital, you begging God to please let your son live. For 2 days, he couldn't even feel his legs. Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That was a call. So for 2 days, he could put this on do not disturb real fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Smash a like button, ladies and gentlemen. Double tap the screens. If you are on mobile devices, let's get this. Let's get up to 500 likes, 1,000 likes. Let's get
Okay,
this
now it's
live
active.
popping.
Yeah, so he couldn't feel his legs and stuff. But one thing I could say is, the Saudis did have an individual stay with us all night. Do everything he had to do to assist us. So they did right by us in that sense. Um, so we blessed. We blessed. A lot happened during that trip. Like now there's other video online, and I'm gonna address it with Shakur cousin.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all seen that. And the thing is, to me, I watched that young man grow up. He's not a tough guy. He never been a tough guy. He always been a good coach, and he's good to kids taking him out. So I don't want to tarnish his brand at all. But he felt he was defending the honor of his cousin and their team. And when he approached me, number one, I had my Ford sponsor with me. It was just me and my Ford sponsor, and I was on my way with Marco to do an interview. And it happened to be downstairs in the lobby, right in front of all these Saudis in the lobby of the hotel. Now, mind you, the Saudis just told me that I got to stop all of this or it's jail. And this man just having to approach and be in his emotions. And I was trying to tell him, like, yo, listen, that post is down and you don't want to do that right here. You're going to go to jail. Chill. You don't see them looking at you. So it was more of me trying to protect him because he's a good guy. Just he was caught in his emotions right then. So, and me being the elder, I had to try to diffuse it, but he wasn't calming down. So the best thing was to walk away from this man. So me and him didn't end up in jail in Saudi Arabia. And my son, because my son was in the hospital. I came to get clothes, do a fast interview, and take forward to see my son. So I didn't have time to argue and fight and go to jail. Who want to do that in a foreign country? So, but I commend that man because he was trying to defend his cousin honor. And to me, I take that. I respect him for trying to defend his cousin honor. Um, I just hate the way that it turned out, and then their little film guy filmed it, put it online. But that don't mean nothing to me. I'm an elder. I don't care about that. And I gotta calm my son down because he in a different space, and I'm trying to tell him chill, let that man slide. Because he's in a different space when somebody jump in his dad face. Like any young man, like he wanna do something, and I'm like telling my team, stand down, y'all. That man was just defending his cousin.
Okay. So, like, how did that encounter even take place anyway?
I was going, like I said, I was coming back from the hospital to get the Ford Motor sponsor and to get some clothes to take up to the hospital. So when Floyd woke up, we could kind of he could get dressed and hopefully to leave the hospital. And when I walked there in, he stepped in the lobby and he was with Rasheem Jefferson, I think Mr. Jefferson. And the comment he was upset about was a comment saying Shakur team is pussy. And I was in my emotions when I did post that. But then I took it down by myself because Shakur's whole team isn't pussy. Like I'm friends with Mr. Jefferson, his strength coach, but when something happened to my son, it was like more on emotions. And it's like, yo, I'm pointing to all of y'all. Somebody did it. It's like when Tupac got shot and he blamed everybody. Like all y'all was down, all y'all was here. Some of y'all did this. And that wasn't the proof at that moment. It was just more like I'm upset with all of y'all. One of y'all did this. And he was just defending their honor and trying to prove that his squad isn't pussy. But to me, I shouldn't have said that. So, you know, it had to come to me that way. Because you could do things, but you can't be upset the way that a person gonna react to it. So it is what it is. And when we came home, it ain't no, it's on. Like I'm at the lake by myself right now. Like always, I walk around by myself. So I don't fear no man. So everybody know me. It ain't nothing like that. And it ain't on from my team or because we've been in Houston already. So it ain't like it's nothing like that. And hopefully it would never be like that because I don't want to be that person anymore.
Okay. Earlier you said that it wasn't the cream. Why did you say it was the cream from the beginning?
Because from the beginning, we didn't know what it was. Because this lady just can't, let me not even get on that. Somebody came up and put cream on my son arm. So about they giving him a massage, and we didn't ask for no massage. We didn't know this person. And then a little while later, Floyd collapsed and get like that. So you don't know what it is. Like, yo, what the fuck? This person did this person did that. And so it is what it is. You grow from the experience, keep your circle small now. Stop being so trusting. Don't order room service. Don't let people around your water. Don't let people around your son. Because normally here in the States, we have security. So nobody can't just walk up on Floyd and wipe nothing on him. Talking about they giving him a massage or anything. And then it was multiple, it was like one massage lady got upset and thought we were talking about her. But I was like, we wasn't talking about you. It was another person also. So it just got real deep with that where Golden Boy said even leave her alone because like people get lawyers and stuff like that.
Now,
So
I see that you went and you said that you talked to Oscar. You guys are good. Um, what was that conversation upon like just exactly what you have going on here? You got a stay busy fight, and then basically you're saying that you're fighting for Tank's title.
I didn't say we was fighting for Tank's title. I just said we fighting for a title next in
But
June.
it makes sense if because of the ranking.
But it don't matter if it's Tank's title because Tank is retiring or Tank moving up. Tank about to announce a big fight. Tank said he only got 3 more fights, so he having one now. And if he having 2 more fights, then it won't be Tank title, it'll be a vacant title as far as Tank go. But I don't know what Tank gonna do, but I don't think we fighting for Tank's title per se, because if Tank vacate the title, it ain't Tank's title no more.
Yeah, there's a lot of what ifs though. Like
It's
what if he
always what ifs in
retires?
this business.
Yeah, yeah,
It's always what ifs because people say things and things change. You can't trust the word of man. Men is fickle. Men will change on you fast. All you can trust is God. And God got a plan for us. He didn't bring us this far to be a world champion and line for a world title for nothing. So all you can do is trust God. You can't trust man. Man promised you the world. But as far as their words go, that's what we in line for.
amen to that.
Yeah.
Uh, just to get into some of these quick super chats here. Walter Vaz, thank you for the $2. So Floyd was good to fight Shakur's cousin. So these are gonna get funny. You know what I mean? Because a
I
lot of
don't
people,
really care.
yeah, a lot these are gonna get funny because a lot of people, they want to get some answers. It seems like there's some answers that we can't get from you. Um, Rude,
I'm here so they could get their answers. That's why I'm on here with you.
appreciate you. Uh, Rude exposure. Thank you for the $5. Shakur made your son boo boo. Y'all think them body shots Padley got was meant for your son? Question mark. I mean,
Did y'all see my son abs? My son when Shakur, my son fought. My son only had one fight. Shakur was world champion. My son was 17 years old. My son 22 years old. 18 fights now, 12 knockouts. Did you see my son abs? So that answer, apparently people they just got it mixed up. They don't realize how long ago that was they sparred. And Floyd was getting champions ready for their fights. All the champions. So we're not worried about that. In a fight and sparring, you're gonna get hit with punches. You can't, especially you spar getting champions ready. But my son still fought spar Shakur around after that and did 6 rounds with Shakur partner. So it don't matter to us. Next question.